Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this video, we're going to talk about an interesting project that could very well be a really good investment for the short term. And this project is called the Taboo Token or Taboo, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website taboo.community in order to learn more about this project, right? But before we talk about the Taboo token, I want to talk to you guys about Gateio. Gateio is a centralized exchange that is known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. What this means is if you have a Gateio account and if you buy these low market cap gem tokens, you not only stand a chance to make 10, 20, 50 or even 100x gains, but you can also use some of their other features, which includes copy trading, NFTs, as well as giveaways in order to increase your profitability as well, right? If you don't have a Gateio account, I suggest you to use the link in the description or on the screen right now in order to set up your Gateio account today so that you can buy these low market cap gem tokens and not only stand a chance to make some really good gains on these tokens, but you also get a 30% trading fee rebate, which you don't get on any other exchange as well, right? And by using the link to sign up for Gateio account, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank you in advance. So when it comes to the Taboo token, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information presented on CoinMarketCap's page for this token. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is Taboo? Taboo is an adult NFT and streaming media project specializing in highly exclusive content with models who aren't strictly porn stars. Their content is not like other adult tokens. Their marketplace is cutting edge with its creation by the Engine Coin marketplace developers. So when it comes to Taboo token, it is it's a token that's based that belongs to a project called Taboo, which is an adult NFT and streaming media project, right? So that's mainly the main focus of this platform. And what they do is they specialize in providing exclusive, adult content. Again, you need to make sure that you meet the appropriate age requirements before you can access this platform. And if you basically take a look at the models who are involved in this platform, they aren't strictly porn stars. They are basically content creators, just like any YouTuber or Instagrammer or a TikToker. They're also content creators, but they use this platform to sell their content in order to get tokens, adult tokens, right? Their marketplace is cutting edge with the creation by Engine Coin marketplace developers. So again, you may think that this is a project that is very weird to exist in the crypto system, but it's actually a project that was supported or created by the Engine Coin marketplace developers, right? So there are a lot of like smart minds behind building this platform, and the focus of this video is not the actual content of these videos itself. It's just the fact that a platform like this can exist in a decentralized ecosystem, which in itself is a great thing, right? Because if you take adult content, you have a lot of loopholes and a lot of inconsistencies and inefficiencies for both the adult artist, as well as the consumer of the particular content, which makes it very difficult for the consumer to access the content that they need and the artist to provide the content, and they don't necessarily get remunerated the way they should be, right? But the blockchain technology space provides a lot of applications in the field of financing, NFTs, exchanges. There are even stable coins which are algorithmically programmed. So there's a lot of different applications of decentralized blockchain technology, and one of the unique use cases of blockchain technology is basically dived deep by the Taboo token team members, and they've done an excellent job on this particular area, which nobody would have guessed that would be possible using decentralized technology, right? So that's something that I really admire about this particular project, because they have tried to take a niche process, and they made it feasible and more decentralized which you would never think. You would never think an adult platform would be would be made as a decentralized part of the blockchain ecosystem, right? But these guys have done that, and that's the most groundbreaking thing that can happen in the blockchain space, right? So from supermodels to pawn stars, Taboo is selectively curating the most exclusive content creator list in existence, providing the highest quality and most exclusive SFW, NSFW, and XXX exclusive media from content creators. So obviously, as I mentioned before, people who are involved in this platform are not necessarily pawn stars, but there are people who are models, supermodels, as well as pawn stars, who use this platform to produce exclusive content for the consumers, and they provide different types of content, which includes SFW, NSFW, and XXX content, right? So these are all different categories of contents that they are producing on this platform, and there is an application process in which any adult performer who wishes to be on our platform will have to obtain and qualify approval by us first. So basically, not anyone can do this. There is a very rigorous approval process, which makes this as a fully legit decentralized industry, as opposed to just being a centralized industry. So even in a centralized industry, these days you have a lot of application process for any job opportunity or any form of career that you choose, right? Similar to that, people who want to become a part of this particular platform would have to go through a rigorous qualification process that needs to be qualified and approved before you can enter this platform, right? So this selectivity and exclusivity will create a media industry of the utmost quality, and soon everyone will understand why Taboo is the best in the industry. So obviously, they're not trying to create just a meme platform or a platform that exists for the sake of existing. They're actually trying to create a genuine quality platform which has genuine use case, and that's why they are making it a rigorous process for upcoming models or pawn stars to approach their platform, right? Their NFT marketplace and media platform will be cross-chain, utilizing layer 2 solution protocols with the lowest fees and fastest transactions. So obviously, they're trying to use the most cutting edge technology from the blockchain space, which also includes using layer 2 solutions in order to take advantage of the lowest possible fees and highest transactions, in order to make the platform be a much more usable platform and a much more user friendly platform from transactions as well as fees standpoint, right? An asset bridge to the ERC20 network, along with the version 1 of the marketplace to bring ERC721 and ERC1155 compatible NFTs to the Taboo ecosystem on the Binance Smart Chain. So they're obviously trying to bring in the different NFT standards, ERC721 and ERC 1155, onto the Binance Smart Chain ecosystem, because they are trying to go cross-chain. And one of the first chains that they want to cross with the Ethereum blockchain is the Binance Smart Chain, right? Their marketplace will be built on the Plasma network, targeting networks like Polygon and Harmony and Sol. So the platform itself is built on top of the Plasma network, which will be easy for them to work closely or basically make their content cross-chain compatible with networks such as Polygon, Harmony, as well as Solana. There will also be merchandise store where you can buy your favorite goodies. A unique forum will be made too, with special incentives and rewards for generating traffic. So again, in order for them to kind of like make this platform work and be successful, they are also offering a merchandise store where users or consumers can basically buy their favorite goodies with their Taboo tokens or some form of a decentralized interaction with the platform itself. And a unique forum is also created in order to provide special incentives and rewards in order to attract people from the who are not already part of this ecosystem, right? However, what is the biggest hurdle in the adult industry? Anyone with a camera can create erotic media. our NFT marketplace tier system aims to create scarcity in an oversaturated market. So this is something that's very, very true, because if you take platforms like, uh, you know, uh, there's a lot of platforms which are basically making it easy for people to become, their own adult model. All you need is a basically camera, and you can, if you get access to these platforms, you can easily start posting, your content and making the system oversaturated, right? And moreover, there are people who prey on other people's content, and they use systems like Photoshop in order to enhance it artificially in order to sell it to make a quick buck, right? So there are lots of inconsistencies and artificialities that are existing in this platform, that this particular that this particular project is aiming to kind of resolve. And that's the main kind of like hurdle that is existing in the adult industry. And also, oversaturation is the main thing as well, right? Because if you see, there's a lot of oversaturation in every industry, not just the adult industry, which, if you think about it, people who are genuinely, using this as a career are struggling to take advantage of, right? And therefore, Taboo is focusing on the scarcity component, thereby providing high quality and limited content, which can only be accessible by people or users who genuinely want to access those content, and thereby increasing the value of each of those content significantly, right? So our NFT marketplace tier system aims to create scarcity in an oversaturated market. The more Taboo tokens a person holds, the more content they can access, similar to buying diamond tier on Patreon. So obviously, that's one of the use cases of their own Taboo token itself, which, if a particular user has access to a lot of Taboo tokens, they get priority, access to specific content, and they can basically they have a high chance of accessing a decent volume of the scarce content compared to someone with little to no Taboo tokens, right? So that's basically how they are creating, use case of their Taboo tokens itself, which is through the number of people and the number of tokens held by a particular person, right? Each tier will grant access to more and more content, with the highest quality and most exclusive content contained at the highest tier for the most discerning of consumers. So obviously, as I mentioned before, they're trying to create a system where people who have the most Taboo tokens will be able to access exclusive content easily, compared to people who hold less Taboo tokens, right? The highest tier includes private VIP party, invites to the Taboo mansion, industry events, and model meet and greets. Again, if you take a look at Binance's fan tokens, we've covered a lot of fan tokens in our channel. For example, AC Milan, we even had F1 Alpine that we recently covered. So these fan tokens, one of the main use cases for these fan tokens is, apart from just being an investment token itself, they are providing value to the fans who want to meet their favorite players or favorite team members, and have a meet and greet with them, right? So if you take the same concept for these fan tokens and apply it to the adult industry, now you can see that adult industry, even though it is an industry that is considered as taboo by the general public, it is something that also has its own fan base. It has its own kind of infrastructure in place that exists as its own business model, or even the models or even adult stars who are a part of this industry have their own fan base. And for people who want to access who want to be very famous, they can provide meet and greets or even VIP parties and industry events in order to attract users and fans, whereby giving the fans an opportunity to interact with their favorite stars, as well as the stars getting more transparency with regards to what the consumer wants from them, right? So this is creating a similar kind of like system to that of the system that's created by Binance's fan tokens, but in the adult industry, right? So want a minted NFT of a sexy Playboy model in lingerie or a bikini, access to XXX rated NFTs, private live shows, rated R videos, VR content, the ability to transfer NFT seamlessly from various networks onto our marketplace, or maybe you are a content creator that would like to test out the opportunity to generate passive income opportunity. The answer to all these questions is Taboo. Buy, sell, interact, create, earn the Taboo way. So obviously there's a lot of opportunities for people who want to access exclusive contents in the adult industry, and for people who are trying to seek a career in this industry itself. And Taboo is offering a decentralized peer-to-peer solution for this particular industry, right? So this is very fascinating to me in the sense where people who never even thought that something like this would exist on a decentralized ecosystem. The boundaries are being pushed, and lots of innovation is happening not just in the finance space but also in industry, specifically the adult industry as well, which is very fascinating to see how the blockchain applications are being used far and wide, right? So going to the actual website, which is taboo.community. So again, we've already discussed about the Taboo token itself, and you can read through that here. So they have the Taboo marketplace, which you can click to access. You have the white paper itself, which I highly recommend you to read if you want to be an investor for this particular token. You need to understand what their roadmap is, and what they're trying to do with this token in the long run, and how expansive are they planning to be when it comes to growth and development, right? So those are things that you can find from their white paper. And if you want to buy the Taboo token itself, you can do that. It is an ERC20 token, so it is available on Ethereum, right? So Taboo, the playboy of crypto, upcoming interview on Bloomberg, CNBC, Fox News channel. So obviously this platform is getting notoriety, which definitely makes it a really good opportunity for investors to invest in this project, which is one of the reasons why I want to cover this project, because obviously apart from being a very unique application of the blockchain space in the adult industry, it is also a fast growing industry. So if you take the adult industry, it's one of the largest industries in any economy, and therefore it's good to know that a fast growing industry like this one, which is kind of migrating from the centralized economy to the decentralized economy, is also presenting an opportunity for investors like you and I to invest in a token that also can grow in the future as well, right? So that's why this is a really good project to look into, and they are definitely being notarized by some of the famous news media outlets, including Bloomberg, CNBC, as well as Fox News channel. Upcoming video interview with Majid. Are you ready for this? Because we sure are. So basically, Gateio, which is one of the most popular centralized exchanges in the crypto space, has listed this token. So obviously, Gateio is a good place to get this token. We'll cover about which exchanges this token is listed in a few seconds. But if we see Taboo's first top 10 exchanges, so Gateio is obviously an exclusive exchange to buy this token from, because they have partnerships with this particular platform, which is a good thing, because before a lot of major exchanges can list this token, you can get your hands on this token before it starts pumping to 50 to 100x in Gateio, right? So you can see Marketplace version 1 beta went up with many successful NFT sales. Marketplace beta version 1.1 is currently undergoing optimization. So obviously their marketplace version 1 has already become an instant success, and they are upgrading it to version 1.1, which is coming soon. So you can already see that even in a kind of like beta mode, this project is performing really well, which is not really surprising, because the adult content, in the centralized space is definitely expected to grow as well, right? So unique crypto for the adult industry. So this is specifically for the adult industry. So if you want to create and sell your NFTs, you need to go through a rigorous selection process. If you are a content creator, and if you scroll below, you can see some of the obviously there's a lot of things that are not safe for viewers, so be very careful. If you want to access content, you need to be of a specific age, right? So here you can obviously see the swap functionalities that is built in. You can buy this token, because obviously a token that's associated with the adult industry may not be easy to find, and therefore they have made it easy for investors to buy this token directly from their platform. You can obviously connect your wallet and swap some of your ETH to buy this token right away, right? Obviously you need to pay gas fees in ETH, which will be very high. So you can obviously choose Gateio to buy this token, right? So you can provide liquidity to this particular pool, and obviously if you see that a lot of people will be eventually buying this token, you can provide liquidity and earn liquidity provider fees as well, which will be a lucrative income as well, right? You can create and sell your NFTs, set up your wallet, add your NFTs, sell your NFTs. So it's pretty simple. It's similar to setting up your OpenSea account and literally creating and selling NFTs. It's as simple as that, but for the adult world, right? Adult industry world, right? So if you see, they have their social media information along with other information that you can also be a part of their community as well. So their purpose, obviously, they're trying to be open, and they are trying to bring something that's forbidden, technically forbidden in the community, outside to the light, and trying to make the best out of it with the application of decentralized, blockchain technology, right? If you scroll below, you can read through what their goal is and why they're trying to do this, which we already covered. So if you see, they have banners everywhere in Nevada as well as across Raider Stadium. So these are all some of the models that you can obviously see that they are a part of this platform. Tokenomics, so they have very strong tokenomics, which we'll cover in a few seconds. But if you want to provide liquidity, they have liquidity, redistribution, and burn. So they have a token burn, which makes this token a deflationary token. We'll cover that in a few seconds. But if you see, 1% of every transaction is burned. So the higher the transaction, the more tokens will be burned, which means the faster this project will be valuable because of the deflationary nature of this token, right? If you scroll below, they have partnerships with several models, which you can see. I'm going to skip all these information for the purpose of making this video monetizable. So if you scroll below, they have obviously like other information about the token allocation itself. If you see, they are planning to have a metaverse as well. This is their roadmap, which I recommend you to watch through. It's pretty straightforward. It's a very clean and easy to understand roadmap. If you see the allocation of tokens, 70% goes to the community, so it is a community-focused token. 18% goes to the team, 6% for development, as well as 6% for marketing. And you can read all this information yourself on their website. Featured by Business Insider, CoinMarketCap, News Now, Flipboard, and they have press releases as well, right? And they have been audited as well. So TechRate is the company that has audited this platform, and you can see the team members here. These are all the team members. I think they're semi-anonymous, so you can go through their information, outside of their website and see what other projects they are involved in, and what other projects they were involved in the past as well, right? So that's a pretty straightforward platform and straightforward project. It's very easy to understand, and they're trying to obviously make the adult industry a more successful industry in the decentralized space, which is a fast growing industry. So if you are a smart investor, you can take advantage of the fast growth that this platform will have in the future, right? So if we go to the coin market cap page for this token is currently ranked 675th by market cap on coin market cap, and is currently trading at less than 1 cent per token. In fact, it's trading at $0.0032 per token, with a 10.5% increase in the past 24 hours. Again, if you see, this project has been one of the most searched for projects in both CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko for quite some time. And one of the reasoning is obviously because of the fact that a lot of people are trying to access content in a decentralized space. And this platform is the first platform that kind of pops up when they try to access adult content in the decentralized space, right? So obviously there's going to be, as long as there's a demand, there will be a opportunity to make really good gains. So since there is going to be a good demand for this project, which will continue to grow in the future as well, there is good opportunity to make money, right? So obviously this platform, this token has already gone up 11% in the past 24 hours, which is pretty cool. If you take a look at the market cap, despite the fact that this project is offering so much innovation, so much groundbreaking like merger between the adult industry and the decentralized space, and is giving opportunities for legit models as well as pawn stars to kind of rely on a direct peer-to-peer source of income opportunity, and it gives an opportunity for hardcore fans to connect with their models and supermodels as well as their stars. This platform is only $31.8 million in market cap, which is extremely small. And this is, as I mentioned, it's a very fast growing industry. It is only going to grow in the next few decades, because as a lot of people start accessing adult content, they would want a decentralized option in the future as well. Currently, there's only centralized options, but decentralized options are growing fast. And since everything is becoming decentralized, this industry is also going to blow up and will be ridiculously exploding in market cap and price as well, right? So as an investor, you definitely need to take advantage of this opportunity right before this project goes to $1 billion in market cap, right? So if you're buying this project at this point, you are definitely exposed to a project which is literally in its infancy. And as you saw from their website, their marketplace version 1 was already so successful. They are only starting to improve and upgrade their marketplace and trying to make it much more efficient. So things are only going to keep getting better, which means the market cap is only going to keep going higher, right? So you're definitely in it early. So if you take a look at the max supply, obviously, at face value, it is a project that has a huge supply. If you take a look at the max supply, it has 9.7 billion tokens as a max supply, which is incredibly huge. But again, there are factors that will make this project a really good project, right? If you take a look at the circulating supply, first of all, the entire supply is in circulation, right? So that's a huge deal, because there is no inflationary factor that will push the price of this token down, right? Yes, this token has a huge max supply, and all the tokens are literally in circulation, which means all the dumping has already been done, right? So this definitely makes this a really good and strong project tokenomics wise. And another factor is, if you remember, we just covered that this project has a 1% burning mechanism in place, where 1% of the fee is burned depending on the transaction that's happening on this platform, right? If you take a look at the market cap, it's only $31 million in market cap, and a lot of people are slowly accessing their platform, which means a lot of transactions are happening. And if you see, the transaction is fast and cheap, because they're using layer 2 technology to make it easier for people to access their platform, which is only going to make this platform much more easy to access and use by a lot of new users, right? Which means a lot more transactions is going to be coming in soon, which means a lot of burning mechanism is going to take place, which is going to take a lot of this token out of circulation, right? And if you also take a look at the max supply, it's a very weird number. So 9.7 billion tokens is a very weird number, right? What this suggests is the original max supply was 10 billion tokens, right? Out of 10 billion tokens, only 9.7 billion tokens currently exist, which means a lot of other the remaining portion of the 9.7 billion tokens are already burnt. So this already is a real life proof that the burning mechanism is working efficiently, and therefore they are actively burning their tokens, making this token deflationary, right? Of course, it's going to take a huge number of transactions and a lot of time before a decent chunk of this 10 billion tokens or 9.7 billion tokens are burnt, which will make this even more deflationary. But it's already happening, and it's only the beginning, right? So I think this point itself shows that the tokenomics is really strong, and therefore I'm really bullish on this particular token, right? If we take a look at the charts itself, you can clearly see that this token is kind of at its all-time lows, and even though this token is had only one major pump, it is just the beginning, right? If you take a look at the initial price of this token, it was worth $0.00036 per token. It was pretty flat throughout 2021, and during the end of October or early October 2021 was when this token started pumping to a new all-time highs of 1.4 cents per token, and then it kind of cooled down a bit and then started going ballistic to a price of 5 cents per token, right? And then it started like crumbling down, and then now it's close to its all-time lows, but it's not as equal to its all-time lows as it was before, right? It seems like this token is setting higher highs and higher lows, and obviously the floor price of this token has increased from 0.003 dollars per token, and now it's kind of 0.003 0.0003, and now it's 0.003, right? So obviously this token is making headway. It has a long way to go, I totally understand, and there is a lot of activity and a lot of marketing that they need to do in order to make their platform much more legit. Now it would seem like it is a scam token. A lot of people may not be interested in buying this token, but it is going to be a token that will eventually pump, and it is definitely showing proof that it has the capacity to reach 100x easily, right? And the next 100x is only coming down the pipeline, right? Again, this is not financial advice, it's just my personal opinion. When it comes to the Bitcoin comparative, obviously this token is significantly less than 1 Satoshi per token, but its all-time highs show that it was worth close to 10 Satoshis per token, or less than 10 Satoshis per token, maybe somewhere between 1 to 10 Satoshis per token. So obviously Bitcoin comparative is completely meaningless because this token is infinitely small compared to 1 Satoshi, which is going to make it very hard for people to buy this token with Bitcoin comparative. And Bitcoin comparative would be really risky because this is an extremely high max supply token, whereas Bitcoin is a scarce token. And I wouldn't really recommend using a scarce coin or token like Bitcoin in order to buy a huge supplied token such as this token, right? But dollar comparative, definitely a good opportunity to keep your eye out for this particular token. If you're not interested, obviously, please don't buy this token. If you don't know or don't understand this project, please don't buy this token. Please do your own research. But before you put your money, please understand the overall industry and as well as what they're trying to do in the long term before you put your money on this token, right? When it comes to the markets itself, obviously Gateio is a partner for this project, and they have been one of the major liquidity providers for this project on the centralized exchange. And you can obviously create your own Gateio account today by using the link in the description and get a 30% trading fee rebate, and also an opportunity to make 100x. Who knows, maybe this token could be the next 100x token because it has already proven itself by making significant gains in the past. It's only going to be a matter of time before this project proves again, right? But you could buy not only this token but also any other low market cap gem token from Gateio by using the link in the description, right? And by using the link to sign up, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank in advance. Apart from that, this token is also available as a BEP20 token on Binance Smart Chain, as it's available on PancakeSwap, right? So if you want a centralized source, Gateio is the only and the best option for you. If you want a decentralized option, then PancakeSwap is the best option. But in PancakeSwap, you can only buy this token with wrapped BNB, which means you won't be able to buy this token with BUSD, right? Or if you buy it with BUSD, the slippage will be extremely high. So I suggest you to use Gateio because it's the best place to buy this token, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I'm not a believer of a lot of projects that claim to do something revolutionary, but I am a believer of the fact that a lot of people are accessing adult content on a regular basis, and there is an opportunity, and it is a fastest growing industry, right? So decentralized adult content is something that is going to be very popular in the future, and as a brutal investor, I feel like this is the best place to park your money and leave it for a few years and come back to see the money tripled or even quadrupled in a few years to a few decades, right? So this project is definitely an opportunity that you cannot miss. I'm not sponsored by this project, but I do believe that there's a lot of opportunity and money to be made. They are trying to be a gold standard in the adult industry on the decentralized platform, and this is an opportunity that you cannot miss, right? If you had missed the NFT space when it first came out, you obviously you probably can still make a lot of money in NFTs, but the opportunities are limited right now. If you miss the DeFi boom, then obviously even though the opportunities are available, it's extremely limited right now. I think the adult space is the next big thing, in my personal opinion, it's going to explode, right? So if you wanna buy this token, I suggest you to do your own research and buy at least a little bit of this token if you obviously believe in it. And I think this project can go to maybe 10 cents per token in the next 3 to 5 years from now, or it could even go to 20 or even 30 cents per token if they get the huge market cap increase that they want to get, right? Again, remember guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.